We're going to do a little bit of this whimsical, more lighthearted, some 20 questions. All right.
Let's
So
do it, brother.
let's just get right into it. So, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Harris, what is the O for? Jason O. Harris.
I'll control my response because there's a movie where they talk about the O face, but no, the O is for Otis. Otis. It's one of my great grandfather's names. And it was in high school, actually. I went to a DECA conference, and at the DECA conference, I saw this other young man who used his middle initial. And I said, man, why do you do that? He says, because there's 100 of me out there, and I distinguish who I am when I use my middle initial. And from that point forward, I started using my middle initial because Jason Harris is a extremely common name. But when you say Jason O. Harris, you realize it's not so common other than when people think I'm Irish. And they're like, wait. I'm like, well, one of my great grandfathers is Irish.
Right. Right. Like, well, Obama, apparently, when he went over to Ireland, they had some distant relative. Apparently, look, you never know, right? You never know. All righty. Let's talk about ice cream. Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla all day long.
All day long. You're saying that
and Bluebell vanilla if you really want to get more specific.
I do, because other than being an aspiring junior podcaster, I am an elite level ice creamologist. So there's vanilla, and then there's different kinds of vanilla. So I feel you on that. You've got your own brand, you've got your own lane, and you know where it is.
Oh yeah. Like if I can get Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream, put that in a bowl, do a bananas Foster's on the gas stove, light it up, impress people by the flame. Hopefully I don't burn off my eyebrows. That's a good dessert. That's a good night at home in the kitchen.
Goodness gracious, sakes alive. I'm getting hungry. Social media, Jason, friend or foe?
Friend. I think, our friends, sometimes they upset us. They tick us off, right? And sometimes we have to tell our friend, look, man, we're just going to have to take a break.
Yeah.
But we're still friends.
Yeah.
And so
taking that break is limits or boundaries. And social media requires a lot of that self-governance, that discipline.
Absolutely. I mean, I find myself at times where I go through these periods of time where I'm like, okay, you're gonna need to dial it back. You're putting too much time in, and or you're too focused on the social media and not enough on your family. So then I'll dial it back.
Yeah.
And that's that self-control, because it can easily quickly turn into a foe. And I once heard a poet / rapper say years ago, too much of anything will make you an addict.
There you go. True words brought to you from Jason, the aspiring hip hop poet. Jason, tell us something about you that we wouldn't know or learn from your resume, your CV, and your history.
Well, I told you the horses thing. So, man, I love to see live plays, and I love live music.
Very cool. Plays, do you like heavy dramas, more lighthearted musical comedies? Where do you fall in line on that one?
There's not one particular genre. In London on the layover, I got to see Hamilton, which was amazing. Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a British accent. No, right?
Well done.
Every now and then I slide a good one in there, right? I've seen comedy, like British slapstick comedy in London. Here in the States, my wife and I will, if it's an August Wilson play, I'm definitely going to go try to see it. And we've seen other plays across the genres because we just really enjoy. There's magic in when someone can deliver on a stage a play that causes you to think about life, or just causes you to laugh hysterically from start to finish.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What's a skill you don't have, but you wish you did?
Oh, wow. I was going to say that I don't have is organization, hence why I have an amazing team. And my wife is self-proclaimed OCD, and she's the smarter, better 2/3 of the operation. And I've gotten comfortable that I don't have those skills. And so I don't wish I had them.
Right.
But with that said, I heard you speak Spanish. You say you go to Argentina all the time. You're fluent. So I'm slightly jealous because I took Spanish in college. My wife's Dominican. And to this day, I've not learned it. and then we're going to like Paris this summer for my daughter's birthday, and I wish I could speak French. So those are, the foreign language. It's a skill that I wish that I had, to be totally honest.
Well, Jason, I've heard said that the largest room in the house is room for improvement. So, there you go.
Well played. Well played. Open the door to the room for improvement, kids.
That's
Step
right.
in.
Oh, open the doors for the room for improvement. I love that. Well, Jason, again, thank you so much for being such a good-hearted spirit to play along with our 20 questions and great answers. Thank you.